you too. It is Tuesday, the 26th of January, and we are here today to do our phonics. So first thing we're going to do is a recap. We're going to remind ourselves what we did yesterday, because we know that each day the sounds that we do and the words that we do each day are coming together for our spelling test on a Friday. So we're going to do a recap first of all. See if you can tell you're grown up. What sound did we do yesterday? What did it sound like? And how did we make the sound that we use? So pop the video on pause. What sound did we do yesterday in all of the words? How did we write that down? Okay. Did you remember then that yesterday all of our words had the ch sound in? They all had the ch sound in, but we added an extra letter before the C and the H that we know normally makes a ch sound, didn't we? And we added the letter T. All of our words yesterday had T, C, H, making the ch sound. And we talked about how we have to add this extra letter on. We have to add the T to make the ch sound when it comes after a, can you remember? When it comes after a short vowel sound on its own. Okay, give the video another pause. Tell your grown-up as many words as you can remember that have the short vowel sound followed by ch using T, C, H. How many words can you remember? Okay, let's have a see then if we can write some of those words on our whiteboard. Sorry. Let's see if we can write some of those words. So you might have said the word catch. You might have said the word witch from yesterday. You might have said the word scratch from yesterday. And there were lots of others as well, like hutch and fetch and kitchen. I'm sure you remembered lots of those. Let's have a see then if we can write these words down on our whiteboard then. So the words we practiced yesterday. So we had the word catch. Give it a pause, pop it down on your board, and then I'll show you behind my green box to see if you spelt it correctly. Okay, let's have a look. Catch. We can put our sound buttons underneath. Catch. T-C-H, making the ch sound because the a is a short vowel sound on its own. Did you get that one? Thumbs up. Well done if you did. Okay, next one is the word witch. Then you have a go at writing it down, and then I will show you behind my blue box to see if you got it correctly. Give it a pause if you need to. Let's have a look. Witch. Witch. Well done if you got that one as well. If you remember the T and the C and the H. And the last one, scratch. Okay, the last one, scratch. Well done if you got all of those. You got 3 out of 3. Good recapping of yesterday. Now, what I want you to do first of all today, before we move on to our new sound, is to listen to these words that I'm going to read out to you. I want you to listen to them and see if you can tell your grown-up what they all have in common. Okay, your listening ears. What's the same about all of these words? What sound can you hear in all of them? Okay, listen carefully. Have, live, give, believe, love, thieve, glove, and carve. Pause it to have a chat. What's the same about all those words? I'll read them one more time really quickly. Listening ears. Have, live, give, believe, love, thieve, carve, and glove. To pause. What's the same about them all? What's the same? Did you say that they all have the same sound at the end? Did you say they all end in a V sound? Have, believe. Okay, so all of the words we're thinking about today end in a V sound. Okay, I've had a go at writing them. I've had a go at writing some ones that are a little bit easier. See if you can spot what they are missing because I don't think they look right. I'm going to go at writing have and live and give, but they don't quite look right. What are they missing? See if you can tell you're grown up if you know, because I think some of these words you might know how to spell already, especially have, because have's one of our tricky words or our high frequency words, isn't it? Hey, did you spot that those words should have had a sneaky E on the end? Okay, these words should have had an E on the end. Add that in now. Okay. And that's because when you hear the V sound at the end of a word, it always needs an E friend with it. Okay. We would always use a V and an E together to make the V sound when it comes at the end of the word. Okay. So all of our words for today have a V sound at the end, like the ones we've just listened to, and they are all spelt with a V and an E, making the V sound. We don't sound the E, it's a silent letter. It's joined onto the V to make the V sound. Okay. Let's have a look at these words now. These words are a little bit different because these words all end in VE, but that's because they are split digraphs. Okay, so these words, wave, wave, I've, hive, and ove, cove, they all end in V and E, but the reason why is because the vowel sound is a long vowel sound and it's the A and the E, or it's the I and the E, or the O and the E that are the split digraph making the sound. So that's why they have an E on the end, because the E is part of the split digraph to make the long vowel sound. Whereas the words we're all thinking about today, like these ones, are words that don't have a long vowel sound, so a split digraph with an E on the end. Ah, I. They're short vowel sounds, just like we had yesterday. So all of our words are either where we have a short vowel sound on its own, or if we have two letters together, if we have a digraph, okay? But it's not when we do VE because there is a split digraph. Okay, let's have a look at some of our words then today. Okay. Oh, we've had this one before, but we haven't had it for spelling. We had it before when we were thinking about the I and the E. So we've got tricky word B at the start, where the E, the letter E on its own, is making the E sound. So we've got the eel, Eve, believe. That one's one of your spelling words for this week. So it's practicing our V and E, but it's also reminding us of our I and E making an E sound. Oh, here we go. A different E sound in the middle of this one. Eve. Leave, leave, believe with this E sound, and leave with that E sound. Let me get rid of my boxes. Okay, oh, there we go. Let's move that purple one out of the way and we'll do that one first. Okay, this one, let's move it across. Massive. Massive, when something's huge and massive. This one's got two short vowel sounds in. So because the A is a short vowel sound, we double up the consonants. We need two S's. And because the I is a short vowel sound, we use V and E. So believe, leave, massive. Should we see what's behind our yellow one? Oh, these ones are spelt very, very similar because they rhyme, they sound the same. So this one is believe, this one is eve, 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 achieve. you achieve something, you might have won something, or you might have got an achievement, an award, something you've done really, really well, something that you've earned. You might say you've achieved something when you've been able to do something. So believe, leave, achieve, and massive, all ending in the v sound, believe. Okay? Right then, now we've got a bit of a tricky activity for you now, and it's an activity that we haven't done yet, so I'm going to explain it. I want you to listen carefully. Now, I have done a slightly easier version and a slightly trickier version. This one is the one that's slightly trickier, and the one on the next slide is the one that's a little bit easier. Okay, what I've given you is 6 different words. So we haven't heard these words before in phonics today. They're 6 different words that all end in VE, but there is a letter, there's a sound missing. And what I would like you to see if you could do is work out what sound you think is missing and write the word down on your whiteboard. Okay? So you've got to try to read the word with the sound missing and then see if you can figure out what word you think it is trying to make. You don't have to do them in order. You can see which one you can spot straight away. So this one is the tricky one. So if you want to have a go at the tricky one, you can pause it now. If you're finding that a little bit tricky, you can press play and carry on, and I'll show you how I've tried to make it a little bit easier, okay? This way then, what I've done is I've given you the sounds that are missing, so you've just got to match the sound into the right word, okay? So this one makes it a little bit simpler. It's still quite tricky, you two. So if you go for this activity, it is still quite tricky. But I thought it was nice to have a go at a bit of a different one. So some of them you might be able to spot straight away. But there are 6 words and there are 6 letters, 6 sounds that are missing. So hopefully, if you know some of them, you will be able to match the others up. Okay, and I would like to see all 6 words on your whiteboard with all of the sounds matched in. Okay, so pause it now, have a go, and then we'll go over what words we made. You can check off if you got them right. Okay, pause it now. So you've completed it. Are we ready for the answers then? Okay, the first one was, put our sound buttons up because that will help. Ooh. Earth. Now I could have gone through all of these ones to see which one I thought it might be. Earth, turf, serve, serve. You serve somebody. Love, ear. That doesn't make sense, does it? That could be curve, but it would be spelt different. We can't put an I on the start, so that one was serve. Then we'd got off. All if olive. This one was quite tricky. Relative. If relative. Your relative is someone who is related to you. Your mummy, your daddy, your brother, your aunt, your nanny. Okay, a relative. Then we've got something. If active. If you're active, it means you're up and about and you're moving and doing some exercise. We had oh, it's not going to let me do that one. There we go. Solve. If you have a problem and you figure it out, you have solved the problem. So our last one must have an F, must be an E, 12. 12. Serve, relative, active, olive, solve, 12. All words with our V and E making the sound. Well done. That was quite a hard one. You have to let me know if you enjoyed that one. Maybe we can do it another lesson. Okay, you've got some practicing to do now then. What I would like you to do is listen carefully to these two words and write them down on your board. And then I would like to see what super sentences you can come up with some of our words from today. So today you can just choose either the two words I'm going to give you. You could choose some of these words to put into a sentence, or you could choose the ones from the start. So have a think. You can go back over all of our words. Okay, I would like you to have a go at spelling the word sleeve. Sleeve. I would like you to have a go at writing the word nerve. Nerve. So have a go at those ones. Pause it now. Sleeve and nerve. Let's have a check. L, E, sleeve. Nerve. Well done. If you got those, well done. If you remembered to add the E to the end. Okay, your job now then is to have a go at writing down your sentence. I think you should be able to do 3 sentences with those words. We've talked about lots and lots of words. Maybe you could even think of some others that had a v at the end. I would like to see at least 3 sentences with your words in, and I am loving seeing your sentences where you are putting more than one spelling word in each sentence. Some of you are getting very creative. So I look forward to seeing what you come up with today. Okay, well done you two. We'll see you tomorrow for Tricky Word Wednesday.